Hey, this is a list of documentaries I believe everyone should see. I will post the link to the movie under the title so that you can watch it if there is any. Um, just to note, the producers of these documentaries has copywritten the videos against people making money on them only. He has given permission for you to pass them along via emails, Facebook, YouTube, and even for you to make hard copies and pass them out. If you want professional hard copies, you can go to www.infowars.com and buy them. In so doing, you will provide the producer with valuable funds to continue making more documentaries and fighting in the InfoWars. Let's see. The list of movies, and I'm going to put this in the description below. So all you have to do is go to the description below, click on it, and you'll see the link there to get to the website where I've got all of them listed. Or you can just uh, type them into YouTube or Google search engine, and you can find the videos to watch for free. Um, anyway, the videos on the list are Police State 4, Rise of FEMA, are the FEMA police state, which chronicles the sickening path to which the Republic has fallen. Veteran documentary filmmaker Alex Jones conclusively proves the existence of secret FEMA camps now being expanded nationwide. The military industrial complex is transforming our once free nation into a giant prison camp. A cashless society control grid constructed in the name of fighting terrorism was actually built to enslave American people. Body scanners, sound cannons, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras are on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The next video would be Fall of the Republic, the presidency of Barack H. Obama. The Fall of the Republic documents how the offshore corporate cartel is bankrupting the U.S. economy by design. Leaders are now declaring the world government has arrived and that the dollar will be replaced by the new global currency. The President Obama has brazenly violated Article 1, Section 9 of the U.S. Constitution by seating himself as head of the United Nations Security Council, thus becoming the first U.S. president to chair a national RAF world body. A scientific dictatorship is in its final stages of completion. Laws protecting basic human rights are being abolished worldwide. An iron curtain of high-tech tyranny is now descending upon or over the planet. The next one will be the Obama Deception. The Obama Deception is a hard-hitting film that completely destroys the myth that Barack H. Obama is working in the best interest of the American people. The Obama phenomenon is a hoax carefully crafted by the captains of the New World Order. He is being pushed as the savior in an attempt to con American people into accepting global slavery. We have reached juncture, a critical juncture in the New World Order's plans. It is not about left or right, it is about one world government. The international banks are planning to loot the people of the United States and turn them into slaves on a global plantation. The next one is called Endgame, Blueprint for Global Enslavement. For the New World Order, a global government is just the beginning. Once in place, they can engage their plan to exterminate 80% of the world's population while enabling the elites to live forever with the aid of advanced technology. For the first time, crusading filmmaker Alex Jones reveals their secret plans for humanity's extermination, Operation Endgame. It's actually one of my favorite videos. It is well sourced, and it's kind of hard to watch, but it's my favorite one. So the next one, Terror Storm Special Edition. In Terror Storm, you will discover the September 11th attacks and the 7/7 attacks in London, and many other terrorist events were self-inflicted wounds. You will witness British Special Force troops caught in the act of staging terror attacks in Iraq and see official government documents laying out plans to hijack passenger airplanes by remote control. You will also learn of the Reichstag fire, the Gulf of Tonkin, and the U.S. Backed Iranian coup of 1953, and how they're all interconnected in false flag terror events. If you don't know what false flag terror events are, this is a very excellent film on learning exactly what that means and how the government uses it against us to take away our rights. And it's not something that our government created, it's been going on for a very long time. Next one, Freedom to Fascism, director's authorized version. It is a 2006 film by Aram Russo, which alleges, among a variety of claims, that income tax is illegal. The documentary covers many subjects, including Internal Revenue Service and income tax, the Federal Reserve System, national ID cards or the Real ID Act, human implant RFID tags, spy chips, dialed electronic voting machines, which you just used in the election. We all did. Well, except for me. I actually asked for a paper ballot. Um, and I got it past a lot of people because I asked for a paper ballot. I didn't have to wait in line as long as everyone else. So, anyway, globalization, Big Brother, taser weapon abuse, the alleged use of terrorism by governments as a mean to diminish citizens' rights. The next one's called America Destroyed by Design. Find out how the sovereignty of the United States is being subordinated to global interests, foundations at the President, United Nations, Chinese interest, Panama Canal. See how the United Nations indoctrinates our children. See interviews and witnesses of the Oklahoma City bombing. And then Zeitgeist Addendum and Zeitgeist the movie. I really enjoyed them, except for the part about religion. Um, there are some things in those videos that I don't agree with, but it really explains our monetary system and how things are run, and I think it's one of the best videos. It's actually the first one that I got into, and then Freedom and Fascism was the second one, and that led me to an investigation of all of these other documentaries. So, the first three are not Alex Jones videos, but they're still very good videos. Um, the next one, Truth Rising, the 9/11 Chronicles, Part 1. 7 years after the attack on September the 11th, the global awakening has taken place, the likes of which the world has never seen. As the corporate-controlled media dwindles to extinction, a new breed of journalists and activists has emerged. Join Alex Jones, Luke, I'm not even going to try to say his name, and others as they set out on a mission to determine to expose the ruthless global elite and alert the masses to the truth about 9/11. Strap in and get ready for the ride along as criminal overlords David Rockefeller, Bill and Hillary Clinton, Alan Greenspan, John McCain, and others are confronted about their lies and manipulations. Fabled Enemies, that one's also about 9/11. The Police State trilogy, I think they're pretty good too. Let's see. Evil has spread across the land. Martial law, 9/11. Rise of the police state exposes the high-tech control grid which is being set up on the American people. Out of the ashes of September 11th tragedy, a dark empire of war and tyranny has arisen. The Constitution has been shredded, and America is now a police state. This film exposes not just who was behind the 9/11 attacks, but the roots and history of its orchestrators. And then there's Police State 2, The Takeover. Then there's Police State 3, Total Enslavement. Let's see. And then here's some interesting ones too. The Order of Death and the Dark Secrets Inside Bohemian Grove. Um, Jones' Dark Secret Inside the Bohemian Grove documents the first ever hidden camera incursion into the grove and its bizarre pagan rituals, the cremation of care, practiced by its members, all men, including both President Bush, Bill Clinton, Jimmy Carter, Colin Powell, Henry Kissinger's are but to name a few. The Order of Death picks up where Dark Secrets leaves off. This new work exposes the connections between the Bohemian Club and the Skull and Bones and other occult secret societies. Jones explores the roots of the Grove and its link to occult networks dating back to ancient Egypt and Babylonium, or Babylon, whatever. Okay, the Matrix of Evil is another one. Some of the best minds in the country come from different sectors of the political spectrum, combined in this film to expose the intricate web of deceitful wickedness controlling America today. Matrix of Evil contains footage from speeches and conversations with Alex Jones, Congressman Ron Paul, Colonel Craig Roberts, Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney, and Frank Morales. Most importantly, the Matrix of Evil chokes full chock full of solutions. All of the dynamic people interviewed for this film agreed that there is a massive awakening taking place in America to the criminal activities of the global elite. Um, let's see here. The next two, let's see, 911, Road to Tyranny. The government needed a crisis to convince the people to willingly give up their liberty in exchange for safety. Now the painful facts are in. The dark forces of global government are funding, training, and protecting terrorist networks worldwide. 9/11: The World Tyranny documents the ruthless history of governments orchestrating terror attacks against their own people to scare them into total submission. And then the last one is called The Masters of Terror. In 2 hours, Alex Jones reveals the globalist master plan for world domination. In this powerful exposure, Jones explains why the elite are using manufactured terrorism to drive the population into accepting tyranny. The Masters of Terror details the execution of the September 11th attacks and the ensuing whitewash and cashless society control grid, um, like is spoken of in Revelations. This is actually right in Revelations, talks about the cashless society and how people have to do it and how it's a mark of the beast, and it's bad news, people, but it's happening for real. We are in the last days. These things are really happening. Whether you want to agree with them or not, you can look in the Bible and you can see that there are prophecies about these things. Anyway, implanted microchips, which in the Bible, under the, I think it's the left hand or the forehead is where the chip will go. It's talked about in the Bible, so you can go there and look at it. Um, Mind control, militarization of police, concentration camps, foreign troops massing on U.S. soil, the U.S. Patriot Act, and Homeland Security taking over the states. Um, I've known about these things for a very long time. Um, I grew up with learning about these things, not from Alex Jones, but from other sources, including Michigan militia sources. Um, Now, the people that I'm not affiliated with those people. I never have been really. I just saw documentaries when I was a kid about these things, and I've watched these things all come to pass over the last over the last many years. The things that those people talked about, they're happening, and they're going to continue to happen until the people wake up. We have to realize that we are many and they are few. And when we rise up against them in a vote and in knowledge and in the info war, we can defeat these people and take back our government. I really wish you people would get educated. Um, it's going to be the breaking point whether this country survives as a nation intended by the founding fathers or whether we all become slaves and are killed off in the New World Order. So I know what I'm talking about. I wish you people would just take a look at it. I know it takes a long time, but sometimes it's worth it. Thanks.